What's going on, guys? It is Stephen Delisle with Delisle Properties in Keller Williams. This is the infamous
Adrian Smith with Advantage Inspection.
I appreciate your time today coming out to answer some of the questions that people have about home inspections, especially in this kind of market. Now, if you're watching this video a little bit down the line where the market's really not a heavy seller market, then some of these questions and answers might differ a little bit. Let's dive in a little bit to some of the questions you guys have. Another question is, can I come along with you to the inspection?
Certainly. We would love for your clients to come along to an inspection. That's going to be your best way to learn that home, especially for a first-time home buyer. We're going to show them things like, where do I turn the water off to my house? Where do I turn the gas off? Where do I turn electricity off to the home? We're going to show them those little things that they may not know, and we'll show those things to experienced home buyers. It's also a good time, normally in this process, you've only been in the house for a few minutes. Now's a good time to get a good look at the home and walk through it with me and sit there and talk to me and listen to the issues that we found in the house, or put your eyes on those issues so we can just give you a better idea of what the big issues are and what the small issues are. It's just easier to understand what's going on if you can spend a few hours with me at the inspection.
How long does an inspection usually last?
Typically a normal inspection, about 2 to 2.5 hours. Obviously a lot of that's going to depend on the age of the home, the size of the home, and the condition of the home, but 2 to 2.5 hours is a pretty typical inspection time frame.
Whether it has a slab or a crawl space, you got to put that big suit on and go underneath the house. I'm going to leave that to him because that's not me. Typically in the inspection, what do you look for in general? I know you touched on some of those high points for the roof. Structural, electrical, and plumbing is what's required by the seller to fix. However, is there any other small things that we're not talking about that maybe a buyer that's brand new, or maybe bought a few houses but never thought of it, needs to look for?
We're going to evaluate the condition of all the home systems and components. So we're going to do little things like open and close windows to make sure we can have emergency egress in case you need to get out of your house in a hurry. We're going to check smoke detectors. If there's a fire, we want to make sure that we're able to get out, that we're able to be alarmed. We're going to go in the crawl space and suit up and spend some time down there looking for moisture and insects and those kind of issues. And we're going to run all your appliances. We're going to run the heating and air systems. We're going to open and close doors. Do they close to the catch plates? We're going to run the sinks and bathtubs and flush the toilets, and just really make sure everything in the home is operating the way it should operate.
Yeah, that's one thing that a lot of people don't think about is windows. I know that, what is it, per code, one window per room has to open to be able to...
For emergency egress, one window per room has to open, and hopefully you'll never need to know that, but if there's ever a fire in your home, we want to make sure that you can get out of the house.
Well, I appreciate your time very much, Adrian.
David, thank you very much for your time today. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and remember, with Delisle Properties, luxury always comes standard.